Welcome to the Building Newfoundland and Labrador podcast, dedicated to exploring the interesting journeys of the people in the provincial construction industry. Presented by the Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association, produced by Gale Force Winds. Join us as we chat with the inspirational individuals that ensure the continued growth of the construction industry and the province of Newfoundland and Labrador.
NLCA Build 2023, May 2nd to 3rd, from the NLCA Centre of Ecovation, Newfoundland's largest commercial industrial construction trade expo, showcasing the latest equipment advances and newest technology applications.
I think he lost it. Funny, yeah. I think he lost it. When we were trying to meet up with, Josh is it's just
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Newfoundland and Labrador's first ever Construction Expo. My name is Rhonda Neary. I'm the President and Chief Operating Officer of the Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association. I'm thrilled to see so many members, exhibitors, industry partners here with us today. Thank you so very much for your support. It is now my pleasure to invite the Honourable Dr. Andrew Furey, 14th Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador, to the podium to officially open our event and to bring greetings on behalf of the government.
Well, thanks so much, Rhonda. It's certainly a pleasure to see everybody in person again and to be able to gather for events like this in person instead of having to do it online and looking at green dots. I think everyone is done with that. And it's certainly a real step forward and a pleasure to see everybody face to face, to be able to go around to the booths and shake hands and have real conversations. It's certainly a pleasure for me to be here for the opening of the Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association Building Expo 2023. The construction industry is a critical driver in our province's economy. It provides jobs, it supports businesses and communities, and it is the foundation upon which we live our daily lives. So thank you for your incredible contributions to our province and for supporting your fellow Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. Our government continues to make historic investments in infrastructure and construction, critical infrastructure projects, new healthcare facilities, new schools, and nearly $1.4 billion over 5 years in roadways. Part of that includes adding 15 kilometers of a passing lane coming out of Port aux Basques, so that people taking the Marine Atlantic Ferry can navigate our roads more safely and more efficiently. After all, the ferry is just an extension of the Trans-Canada Highway, maintaining our connection to the rest of Canada and the rest of the continent. That's why I made it abundantly clear to the Federal Minister of Transport that he has to step up, take responsibility, and make changes so that Marine Atlantic is not forced to hike rates because of high fuel costs. That said, our relationship with this federal government has led to major accomplishments in our province. From a $5.2 billion deal to solve Muskrat Falls for electricity users, to yesterday's announcement that we will twin the Trans-Canada Highway past Whitburn and between Bishops Falls and Grant Falls, Windsor. This is the embodiment of our province's new momentum, building, moving forward, progressing towards a newer Newfoundland and Labrador, a modern Newfoundland and Labrador to meet the demands of a modern global economy. But of course, we didn't stop there. We are also announcing that we are going to complete the Team Guzhou Highway because it needs to get done. It's been too long. It's been delayed for far too long. And the tide in our province is turning from the construction industry to every sector across our beautiful province. Tourism, arts and culture, The tide is turning, you can feel it, and it's lifting everyone in Newfoundland and Labrador with it. I can see that momentum, that feeling of energy, that positivity and hope here in this room today. The Expo is an excellent opportunity for all players, each and every one of you, to learn from one another, to share best practices, and to collaborate on ways to better build the future for our people, for our province. Our investments in infrastructure are investments in the well-being of communities by improving access to infrastructure services, by creating new jobs, and attracting and retaining newcomers to live in Newfoundland and Labrador. With our population growing for the first time in decades, we can already see those investments are paying off. This year alone, we're putting more than $1.1 billion towards infrastructure. That will help generate $479 million in economic activity across our province and create hundreds of new jobs for Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. The NLCA Build 2023 Expo is an opportunity to learn and to build a better future for the industry, but more important, for our province. I hope you all enjoy the event, and I look forward to continuing to work with each and every one of you as we grow and continue to create that positive momentum. Because once we have that, there is no stopping Newfoundland and Labrador. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Premier Furey, for your kind and encouraging words here this morning. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Stephen Short. I'm your 2023 Construction Build Expo Chair, as well as the second Vice Chair of the Newfoundland Labrador Construction Association Board of Directors. I'd like to welcome you all here today. Thank you. We've got such a great turnout of attendees, of booths, of sponsors and supporters, and I look forward to chatting with you guys over the next 2 days. The 2023 Build Expo is the largest gathering of commercial and industrial construction professionals in Newfoundland and Labrador, and it's great to see so many familiar faces here today. I'd like to call to the stage my colleague and our 2023 Board of Directors Chair, Mr. Matthew Mellon, to bring some greetings.
Hello everyone, it's a great pleasure to be here today. This event's been a long time in the making. I just want to take some time to thank, of course, the Premier for being here to show his support for our industry, as well as the NLCA staff, Rhonda, Susan Adele, Sam, and Chelsea for all their efforts in putting this together today. It's our inaugural year, so great to make a success when we can. Collaboration is essential in construction, as we all know. Our industry relies on the expertise, skills, resources of many different stakeholders to build successful projects. This expo is an important opportunity for our industry to come together in the spirit of collaboration and learn about the latest trends and technologies. Also to network with colleagues, stakeholders, subject matter experts, and supporters. Over the next 2 days, you will hear from our industry leaders, attend construction outlook and information sessions, and explore the many exhibitors showcasing the latest and innovative construction products and services. We're excited to see that many of our exhibitors are showcasing new products and services that offer significant benefits in terms of sustainability, energy efficiency, and performance. As we look ahead, the NLCA sees a bright future for the construction industry in our province. There are many exciting opportunities on the horizon, and as Mr. Furey just noted, the significant announcement in transportation and road infrastructure funding that's coming forward in the next couple of years. From infrastructure investment to sustainable building practices and emerging technologies, we look forward to working together with all of you guys in the very near future. Thank you very much.
The construction industry will play a critical role in the economic development of our province. We must continue to work together to drive innovation, build sustainable infrastructure, and create jobs and opportunities for all. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the stage the Chair of Canadian Construction Association, Mr. Brendan Knowles. Brendan.
Thank you, everybody. I'm proud to be here representing CCA. I'm also a proud member firm of NLCA as part of RCS on my day job. Chair of CCA is just kind of a side hustle, but it's allowed me the opportunity to come to these events, and it's been enjoyable. I particularly enjoy the fact that I'm an Atlantic Canadian representing CCA on the national stage, and it's quite an honor. The announcements about the infrastructure here in Newfoundland are fantastic. I've been fortunate enough to go to a number of provinces where they've talked about having to up infrastructure spending and the importance of infrastructure spending. And one of the lines that has stuck to me is whatever you've purchased, whether it's construction materials or for your personal use, the last 5 kilometers got there by road. So that trade enabling infrastructure is very, very important. I'd first also like to thank Rhonda and her team for the amount of work that goes into this. It's, as you can see, the parking lot is full, the booths are fantastic, so I encourage everybody to go and see them. It's a lot of work, so congratulations to them. I'll be brief. I think this is more about a time, as everybody has mentioned, about recognizing partnerships and the strength in our partnerships. Not only within our own industry between trades and generals and construction management firms, but also the relationships between CCA and NLCA, and the relationship between government and industry. Seeing the government come and make those announcements and taking part in our industry is very important for us nationally and provincially, so it's great to see their involvement and commitment to our industry. Enjoy the presentations. The displays, they show our strength in these partnerships, and they also show the innovation that's coming through that is through our industry. Thank you very much.
Getting my steps in this morning. Thank you, Brendan. We want to thank you all for joining us here this morning at the Expo and over the next couple of days. Special thank you to yourself, Premier Furey, and Brendan, for coming out and showing your support this morning. We are committed to working with our members and partners, including the Government of Newfoundland and Labrador, to ensure that we are ready to seize these opportunities and drive growth and innovation in our industry and our province. We would also like to thank our sponsors, exhibitors, and partners for their support in making this event possible. Without all your contributions and expertise, we would not be able to provide the valuable learning and networking opportunities that this event offers. We encourage everyone to make the most of this event and to use this platform to connect, learn, and grow. I encourage you to explore the exhibits, attend the sessions, and engage with your peers and colleagues throughout the Expo. The NLCA Build 2023 Expo is an opportunity to grow and evolve in your careers and to build a better future for our industry and province. Before I close out, I will pass along a piece of housekeeping. You will hear my voice periodically throughout the day. We will hold sessions in this area of the room, so please feel free to come down and join us. I think the first session starts at 10 a.m. with transportation and infrastructure. So with that, on behalf of the NLCA, we want to wish you all a successful and productive event. Together, we can build a better future for our industry, our communities, and our province. Thank you for joining us. Let's get started.
Thank you for tuning in to the Building Newfoundland and Labrador podcast, presented by the Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association, produced by Gale Force Winds.